Joyce.
Joyce, hello. I'm Arthur.
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 And
I'm Barbara.
Barbara.
Great
Good to meet you.
We saw you here and thought to ourselves we had to go over because we
had to,
you know.
We saw you with a woman and we thought, what a scandal.
Yes, you're usually alone.
Oh.
You're usually by yourself.
Oh, yes, always alone, huh?
This is Joyce.
I was drinking a Merlot, and well, to cut a long story short, we're engaged.
You're engaged.
To each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, we have some arrangements to discuss.
Arrangements for
Yes.
the wedding?
What did we call it? What was that term? A conscious, unconscious
No,
thing?
that's what you called it. I called it an eternal autumn.
We're going to die together. We're going to kill ourselves together. So we're just getting the final arrangements together.
Well, we
for
always
that.
knew
my
John.
God.
We always knew John would kill himself.
Yes.
But we always thought he would be alone. So,
Everything else.
so no, really. What
So
are these?
horribly
What are these
alone.
arrangements for? You've piqued my interest.
But we're really going to kill ourselves together.
I know we tease you, but we don't want you to die. That's horrible.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, besides, if he doesn't die and I die, then who's going to pay for him to live?
This is the John Gentle Show on CCP College Radio.
Hello, Passaic. It's 7 a.m. and you're listening to WCCP, the sound of the City College of Passaic, broadcasting here on FM 87.9. You're listening to the longest and most respected radio show on this channel, the John Gentle Show.
John, there's someone's like zooming in.
What?
It's like a Zoom call that someone's calling the station.
Again, you're speaking a different language. If this
It's
is
like
not
the thing-
important, then let's move on.
No, it's a caller. It's like a phone call, but it's on the computer.
Oh, is it Arthur?
No, it says Jay.
Okay. Yes, put it through. Hello, Jay. You're on the line with John Gentle on the John Gentle Show.
Hello, it's Joyce. Surprise! Didn't think I would learn how to figure out Zoom, did you?
I don't even know what Zoom is.
It's a web portal.
It's a web portal.
Okay. Well,
Hello.
Hello, caller. Did you have a song request or something like that?
Yeah, I would like to request a song called I'm Sorry for Not Talking to You for the past 5-6 years.
I see what you're doing, and
Mhm.
I
Do you? Yeah.
I forgive you. It's no sweat off my back.
Oh, no. I want you to be singing the song I'm Sorry. I haven't contacted you for the past 5 years.
Don't know that song. Is that
You don't? That makes sense.
an actual song, or is this one of your things?
It's not a song. It's not a song. I would like an apology from you. When you ended things with us, you said, I would like to just be friends, Joyce.
And I meant that.
Did you? What kind of friend have you been?
I guess.
Tell me where I spent lockdown, John.
I don't know. I don't know where you spent lockdown.
Disneyland. In March of 2020, and they shut it down, and I couldn't get out. And I wrote to you. I called you. I said, I'm at Minnie Mouse's house.
Mhm.
None of the food is real. I need real food.
I don't think I was really opening mail. Not a lot of people reach out to me, so I would have read it. I just didn't
Okay.
get any.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to believe that. Okay.
I mean, if the food is fake, then maybe the mail delivery is fake. That's all I'm saying.
How dare you? Okay, well, let's just assume that the mail delivery at Minnie Mouse's house isn't real.
Mhm.
Let's just say, for the sake of your argument, Goofy's not a real mailman, and
Mhm.
he's not going to get my letter to you.
This is
When I was-
dirty laundry that's coming out, so I should just include my listenership on it. This is my a former flame,
Ex-wife. Do you want to say ex-wife? Can you say
ex-wife,
that?
this
Thank
is my
you so
ex-wife.
much. That's so kind of you.
But frankly, it was an annulled marriage, so ex-wife is less of a legal term than
I don't know if that would hold water in court.
personally, I
John.
consider it annulled.
Speaking of legal, where were you when I was on trial for treason? Mister, I would like to be your friend. All you had to do was say, I had never seen Joyce with that suitcase before in my life. Because you think I'm capable of treason?
Well, things get very dramatic when you enter my life, and I like a quiet life. And when I'm getting phone calls from the Federal Bureau of Investigation or whatever, maybe I was just being a little bit facetious when I said I wanted to be friends.
Oh, I think you were, because and I'm not letting you get off too easy here, because sorry, I know you can't see that I'm really emotional right now, but I'm being very careful with all this facial recognition technology, because that's how I got accused of treason in the first place, by the way. But John, the thing that hurt me the most, the thing that you did that I don't know if I can forgive, you did not call me when Tony Danza's episode of Blue Bloods aired.
Look, I'm the biggest Tony Danza fan in the world, okay? Huge.
I know, that's the one thing that we shared, and I thought, well, this is I sat by that phone,
but that you didn't get me into Tony Danza, okay? I was watching Who's the Boss. That was a very helpful show. I mean, it was frankly a show about divorce, and it spoke to me, and it spoke about loneliness and a man taking his role in the household as the boss. I never felt like the boss in my own household when you were around. That's for sure.
And so that's why you didn't call me, because I'm so upset.
Okay, let's clear the air a little bit. Let's take 5
5 what?
seconds to breathe.
1, 2,
I know
3,
you can't
4,
do that
5.
because you've got your mask on and everything. It looks like in your home.
Yeah, because I have 8 roommates.
Is this a halfway house situation? I'm guessing. We know you love your wine.
Well, it's not Minnie Mouse's. I'll say that.
Ava, this is Ava's actually my wife now.
No, no, you don't have to introduce me. It's fine. I don't.
Excuse me?
We're married now.
When did this happen?
No, he was I honestly don't even know him. You don't have to worry about me, Joyce. It's I'm 19, so it would be pretty weird if he had married
So
me.
you're a predator.
John, why would you say that?
I'm not a predator.
No, I'm calling her a predator. So you're taking advantage of this sick, confused old man.
And I see that you're always playing this game where you're the victim. You're the victim of the FBI. You're the victim of the jobs that you've lost, and you're a victim of the.
Well, speaking of victims here, what happened to Erwin?
Okay, that phrasing is a little out of control.
Is it?
You're first off, I don't even know how you know that Erwin passed. And he passed of natural causes in his home in Lake George. So whatever you're getting at, you can just pump the brakes right now, because
And did you write that obituary? Because I read the obituary and it had all your little spelling and grammar mistakes all over it.
I don't make grammar mistakes. First off.
What do you mean, what happened to Erwin? I know Erwin.
Yes, Erwin was a mentor for my wife.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He's pretty handsome too. He gave me this bracelet for our not when we got married, but when we got the marriage annulled.
He got
He's
you
a
a
very
bracelet?
real classy guy. Yeah, he did.
Well,
He took
I'm
me on
sure
it.
that was I'm sure there was a
Hmm?
friendly day because Erwin had a wife,
All I know is he felt really bad
Helen.
about how you treated me for that month we were married.
I don't think I treated you poorly. I felt like I was the one that was victimized. And now you're coming out here. We haven't spoken years, and
Uh-huh.
you're just attacking me. You're
Attacking. I'm
insinuating
just
things.
asking what happened to Erwin.
It doesn't
And I
sound
think
very
it's
friendly. And I told you what happened. He died of natural causes. He was a very old man, and we can end that conversation.
he was very vital. He
What
was
was
he
what
was
was
very
the
vital.
natural cause?
That's a good question. What was your name again?
Eva.
Ava,
Eva.
evil Ava.
Okay.
Well, not Oprah, right?
Don't do that right now. So what were the natural causes?
He had
Had?
Alzheimer's, and it rotted.
He did not he didn't have Alzheimer's.
It was rotting in his brain. He had a little accident, natural causes,
Wait, he had an accident
caused by the
caused by
deterioration of his brain.
I saw him a month before he passed away.
I saw him a week before he passed away. It was several days before he passed away. I went up to Lake George. I didn't smell your perfume around his house, so I know you weren't going up there.
I heard a rumor that it was like a boating accident. Is that not true?
That's not true.
That
You're both now tag teaming up on me, which is my least favorite thing that my ex-wives do. And you keep this up.
I thought wait,
Ava.
now I am an ex-wife? I'm
Yeah.
so confused.
Well,
First you're saying, well, it's annulment. That doesn't count. Oh, he died of natural causes. And then I went on a boat ride with him while he was dying of natural causes and then returned the I don't understand.
Well,
It's very irresponsible to bring someone with Alzheimer's on a boat, John.
John, are you sure you're not the one with Alzheimer's?
why would you say that?
Because none of this makes any sense.
It makes absolute sense, but what you're doing is you're gaslighting me. This is a word I heard on the television. I'm telling the truth, and then you're spinning it to make me
That's
sound
not
like
what
I'm
gaslighting
crazy.
is. That's not what gaslighting is.
Well, then inform
Gaslighting
me.
is when it's two women on and three men. It goes girl, man, woman, man, woman, and they're in a circle and their mouths are on each other's genitals. That's what gaslighting is, John.
Oh. John, you shouldn't look that up on the school computer.
It's something that actually Erwin taught me about.
Wait, I'm sorry?
The night you and I were married, and Erwin took me upstairs to sort of say, congratulations. You know, you kiss the bride, you touch the bride.
Sometimes the bride has a little too much to drink and passes out, and things haven't been great on wedding day, and the groom is maybe sitting on the porch rethinking.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't passed out. I was upstairs with Erwin.
That hurts.
Why? I thought we weren't married, and it was annulled, so it doesn't
It hurts
count,
because you're painting my best friend, Erwin, as some sort of philanderer. You know, we all know he liked to have his fun, but he wouldn't betray a friend the way you're insinuating he did. Just like the way you're insinuating that I maybe had something to do with his death, which is
I
disgusting.
didn't insinuate that. I was asking what you were doing on the why you were on a boat with him when he died.
We were having fun. There was
So he died on the boat of natural causes. Hold on, let me write this down.
Don't put pen to paper.
I'm writing this down. Hold
because
on.
you're gonna say you wrote it down, then you're gonna write something else down. I know.
No, I'm not.
Look, there's only one person that committed a felony in this
Uh-huh.
chat right now.
I was proven innocent. I was in the background. Thank God. It was not my suitcase. Someone asked me to take it to Washington, D.C. And because they said, please, I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And lucky for me, you didn't testify on my behalf, but lucky for me, someone was filming an airport sex video, and my exchange happened in the background, and we were able to use that, pull that up, and zoom in on court, and they saw someone asking me to take their suitcase for them. All you had to do, John, was say I'd never seen her with that suitcase before, and I wouldn't have taken that suitcase because you always said your favorite thing about me was my brand loyalty.
This is true. But
What is an airport sex video?
when people have sex in the airport and then film it for masturbatory reasons.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
I did see this video many times, and your suitcase was pink and frilly. It had the fur lining.
On the inside and the outside. Yeah.
Yes. It had multiple wheels.
Yes.
And look, I recognized, that's all I said. I recognized it because I was being pressured by these big government scary men. And I crumble under that kind of pressure. And frankly, I'm a little bit mad that you put me in that position where I had to speak to someone of such a high authority and potentially put myself in trouble.
Well, let's see how you handle yourself with authority figures when I just mentioned to the police that what did I write down here? Pushed Erwin off a boat?
I didn't first off, I spoke to the police because they had a lot of questions about my visit. But the visit happened days before they found his body, so.
But you said you returned the boat alone. Okay.
Did I? Ava, did I say that?
John, why did you even go to Lake George?
Because he's my friend. And I
thought
wanted
you hadn't talked to him in a while. I don't know.
We hadn't spoken in a while because it had been too long, and I wanted to come see him. I took several modes of transportation to get up there because I am a walker. I do not drive. And I had a very lovely evening with him. And then I went back, and I do have ticket stubs to prove it that I have held on to because I hold on to those things.
No, you always throw stuff away. Why would you hold on to just those specific ticket stubs?
Sentimental value. I throw things that involve
then
you
where's
away
where's our wedding ring? Where's our wedding ring?
No
Mr.
sentimental value. So yeah, I was just visiting my old friend, and then he sadly passed due to whatever was going on in that old man's weathered brain. I miss him.
Do you?
Absolutely. I speak about him ever since I took over his show. Every week I say, I miss Erwin.
You haven't said that every week, but.
Well, the first week I talked a lot about it. So, if you even that out across the many weeks, then yeah, I'm talking about
I
him
don't
all
know.
the time.
I'm not doing that math for you.
Yeah, that's not really how episodes work.
Yeah, I'm not doing that math for you. I'm sick of doing math for you. You're always leaning over to me saying, how much should the tip be?
Always. Always leading.
Always
you know why I
leaning
was
over. How much should the tip
leaning
be?
on you for the tip? Because you would say, oh, the food was too cold. Oh, the drink didn't come in time. Oh, this problem and that problem. You put down the stack of money, and then you'd say, hey, a server, I'm going to pull $1 from this pile every time you make a mistake. So I didn't know how much to tip because you'd have pulled all the dollars off the table by then.
Is this a criticism of my communication with you, or of the way I respect restaurants so much that I'm willing to punish the staff?
Look, nobody respects a server more than me. I am the author of Diner Ribs. Okay? So I really respect our service industry workers. They are, frankly, our heroes after, COVID, which seems to really have done you some wonders. With your mask, your sunglasses. Oh wait, I forget. You're trying to stay off the grid. Whatever
I
halfway house you're living in.
resent this. You're mocking me right now.
Look, I'm
I
sorry.
have been through hell. When you didn't call me when Tony Danza's episode of Blue Bloods aired, John, and Tony was the one thing, our one overlap of areas of interest. And I thought, well, you know what? He didn't send food to Minnie Mouse's house. He didn't testify for me on trial. Surely he's going to call me when Tony's episode of Blue Bloods airs. I sat by that phone for 20 minutes.
I'm really sorry about that.
Thank you.
And
how hard was that?
That was a special thing we shared.
Yeah.
And somebody told me that I married you for a reason. It took 2 weeks.
We had our first kiss at his talk show.
That's where he got the
Wait,
mug.
was that your what was that your first kiss?
No, it wasn't I was married before you.
Oh my God, that was your first kiss. Oh my God, how old were you then? 30, 38, 39. That is
44.
too funny. Of course, that was your first kiss. I remember we were at the taping of Tony Danza's show. They cut to commercial. We looked at each other. We kissed, and the first thing you said was, "Is that how you do it?" Oh my God!
Well, I was asking about your particular technique.
Oh my God!
Don't laugh. That was a special. I have the mug for a reason. Okay.
Oh,
I hold on to this
wow.
because I value it. And
was that your last kiss?
no,
Ada, have you kissed him?
We kiss all the time. Deep, passionate kisses with tongue. You'd be so jealous if you saw the techniques I've learned since we last touched lips.
Well, it's so interesting, Joyce, that you say that, because actually I remember that on our wedding day, you lean in for the kiss and he kind of backed away in a strange way. Didn't you, John? My lovely husband. Sorry. That's what I like to call him, my lovely husband.
There was a fly.
There was a fly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I thought it's because you were scared of like women or something, but
I don't know why you jumped to that conclusion.
Now that I think about it, I'm not sure that we've kissed before, John.
Oh my God. I think that John has had one kiss, and it was with me at Tony Danza's talk show.
It just means that he could never live up to that, Joyce.
That day was very special. Brad Garrett was on. He was making us both laugh so hard.
I remember.
The passion overcame me. And yeah, it wasn't my first kiss, but it was an important kiss. That's why I hold on to the mug. And I wish that moment encapsulated what we had. But no, it's mostly you just belittling me and accusing me of murder.
I never accused you of murder. Wait a minute. I thought you just might know more about Erwin's death. Why did you think I was accusing you of murder? I remember this was after Brad Garrett and before this, I think it was Patti LuPone sang a Cyndi Lauper song. Mm-hmm. You leaned over to me and I thought, oh, he wants to kiss again. But instead you said, I would do anything for a college radio show.
Erwin had always said
I would do anything for a college radio show.
Well, Erwin had a very respectable 7 a.m. college radio show, and I loved it and it inspired me. But he said that I would take it over someday, and I was happy to wait for that. And bide my time.
The way you said anything for a college radio show.
but I wouldn't kill my mentor
But I think
just to
for
get a
you,
7
the
a.m. college
being
radio
a
jazz.
college professor was a way to get a college radio show.
No, it was a way to inform them, help them blossom like I did Ava over here.
Oh yeah, before we got married, of
Mhm.
course.
Wait, let me write this down. I would do, he said, I would do anything for a college radio show.
John, you know, we liked Erwin a lot at the radio station.
I liked him a
Just-
lot too. He was
just
my
saying
mentor.
that.
We drink Franzia together until the late in the night. He'd bring his courtesans over. I'd listen through the door. We had a great time. And you're
That's
you're
disgusting.
trying to say that Erwin is this this victim of violence and somebody who would cheat on his wife with his best friend's brand new wife. I think you didn't know Erwin, and it's disgusting that you're trying to paint this very ugly picture.
John, this is really making me rethink our beautiful, loving marriage.
And this is making me rethink Tony Danza.
You know what? Let me see. I might still have that FBI contact here.
Don't you dare. Yeah, but well, actually, you know what? Why don't you call him?
Uh-huh.
Get him up on the phone. I want to ask him some questions about the day on the boat with Erwin. I would do anything for a college radio show. Yeah, call him up.
I can't find his number.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Here, let me tell it to you. 911. How about this, John? If you do something for me to make up for all the wrong that you've done over the past few years, I might be willing to, maybe not call.
And what would this hypothetical thing be?
My niece, Aurelia, is getting married next week. I think you remember her.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very
beautiful
proud of her.
young girl.
She is getting married next week, and I would like you to hit her with your car the day before the wedding.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't have to be the day before. It could be 2 days before. Just anything to postpone the wedding. Because I need a little extra time to. I'd really like to lose 8 pounds.
First off, I don't have a car. I'm a walker.
Uh-huh.
Secondly,
Doesn't have to be your car.
I
John.
don't.
Use your brain. I feel like I'm telling you how to do the tip all over again.
Look, this
It
is
could be a bus.
One.
It could be a bus.
It could be a bus.
This is a
Any
crazy
vehicle.
thing to ask me. Where does she live?
I'll send you her address.
Okay, send me the address, and then
I'm going to use the mail and
then I'm gonna get behind a car and I'm gonna kill your niece.
you don't have to. I didn't say kill her. Jesus Christ.
But that's what you're insinuating, that you want it
I
dead
said
before the
it-
wedding.
No, I want the wedding postponed so that I can lose 8 pounds. I still want to show up looking good at the wedding.
You're gonna wear this little invisible man get up.
Excuse me?
That's what it looks like. There.
That's what you would like, wouldn't you? You would love for me to just disappear. Well,
Frankly-
guess what? That's when you say, let's just be friends. I take that to mean you actually want to be my friend. And if you're not going to hit my niece with a car, then maybe I'll take that as a sign that you don't want to be friends, and I will call 211.
Just hang up on this Jezebel, and take the information that you're talking about off the air.
Okay, we'll do this offline.
Okay, and we'll be right back.
423
Don't give out the
South
number.
Chestnut. Oh, are we off the air? Are
We're
we
not
on
off the. I
still?
just wanted.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
taking a pause because I.
Okay, it's 423 South Chestnut Boulevard, Unit 418. And she sleeps in that front room. So if a car were to come in right there, that might not be a bad idea. That way you don't have to wait for her to be outside.
It's a radio show.
Good.
All right, you have a good one.
All right.
Do you want to say anything about that, or?
I just think you put me in a very awkward position.
That's very interesting because I would feel similarly
All you
when
had
a
to do,
teacher calls a student his wife.
all you had to do was play along, and instead you accused me of murder.
As your wife, you wanted me to play along. I did play along. I told her about our beautiful wedding.
I think it was a very ugly thing to do, and I feel like our relationship is now strained.
Our marriage, you mean?
We're not actually married, so you can't say that.
Oh my God, I thought we were.
Unless you think
No,
maybe someday.
I don't think so. Someday. Or any day, but
This is the John Gentle Show. Coming up next, the basketball
you don't think you should
game.
apologize.
Coming up next, a basketball game or something.
If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, will you be glad to know that my demands are small? Say it's me that you adore, but now and evermore.